Hey Pre-Calc 1 folks, I just want to post a short video on condensing logarithmic expressions. We took our quiz on expanding and now we'll be condensing, and I want to do let's say 4 problems for you, and then you'll have a quiz again next Monday or Tuesday depending on when your class falls, on just this, on just condensing. After that, we're going to do a quiz on solving equations that involve logarithms, and then we're going to do some word problems, and then we're done. So this is number 48. Number 48 is the subtraction of 2 logarithms. And once we subtract 2 logarithms, we're going to use that the property, the subtraction property or the division property, which says if we subtract 2 logarithms, it's the same thing as the logarithm of the one thing divided by the other. Usually it's written this way. You're given this and you're expanding it, and now what we're doing is we're going backwards. We're given the expanded version and now we're condensing it back together. Simple as that. That's the answer. It's over. We're using the property. This one uses more than one property. We take the exponent and we put it up top, and then we realize it's addition. And what did addition come from? Addition comes from the multiplication property. So we're taking this and we're going this way. Usually we start with this and we go that way, but we took care of the exponent first, and this is very important that the exponent only goes with the x and not with the y, because it's only on the first term. It would be different if this thing were all inside of parentheses here. That'd be a very different problem. We would combine them and then move the 1/2 out. We will see one like that later. This one, again, it's a subtraction problem, but I do have these numbers in front of the natural log, which represent exponents if we're going back. So I'm going to move them back. So this is exactly the opposite of what you were just doing. And when now I have a subtraction of 2 logarithms, it's the same thing as the division of the first one divided by the second one, the log of both of those. Divide it. Alright? Number 68 looks crazy, but if we take it step by step, you'll see that it's not as bad as it appears. This is the original problem. Inside here, you have 3 logarithms being subtracted with a number that's out in front of all 3 of them. So what we'll do is we'll try to work inside first, and we know that this logarithm has a 5 out in front of it, and what we're going to do is we're going to move that 5 into the exponent position. Now we're going to deal with the first 2 and their subtraction, so I'm going to change the first 2 into a division, and then it's still subtracted by the third one. That's another division. So it's the logarithm of this one divided by this one, and you can see I wrote it like this. Do this one over again if you have to. This x squared minus 25 is really over a 1, so when I divide 2 fractions, and this is just like 2 big fractions being divided, where this is your divide bar right here, and you would flip this one over and multiply it, and you're going to get the top and the bottom. So the bottom I just combined into 1. Now we still have to deal with this 1/3. The 1/3 is out in front of the entire logarithm right now because it was in front of the entire function. And we're going to take that 1/3 and we're going to move it out here. Try these. Become an expert at numbers 41 to 78. Because if you do, the quiz that is on solving equations with these will become much, much easier for you. And so just practice those. If you have questions, let me know. We will have a chat on Wednesday or Thursday, depending when your class is, and be ready to ask questions when we have our chat. So have a good night. Work hard. I'll see you soon.